Hello, 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 and welcome back to me playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. Um, I had to do some replaying of the same battle a couple of times, but we did. Unfortunately, I felt it better to just get it over with off screen, rather than inconvenience the stream by having to reload in case of new crashes. So what we managed to do in the off screen, as we are going into Wyrm's Rest and trying to interrupt Lord Gortash's little what do you call it? Uh, false ascension to becoming Archduke. Um, we managed to subdue. We didn't kill any of them. We managed to subdue all of the bodyguards, and just for good measure, we decided to go and subdue the flaming fists that were in the sort of armory room that led to the prison. And hopefully, with those being taken care of, we can now proceed to the actual sort of ceremony chamber, I guess, and complete our confrontation with the would-be Lord Archduke Gortash. Um, but yeah, neither battle was overall what I would call tactically brilliant or very important. Will took a bunch of hits, mostly just Will taking a bunch of hits, and us using a bunch of like healing potions to heal him back to full. Um, But as you can see, all of the bodyguards have been rendered unconscious, as well as all of these guys here in the armory side. Um, I am slightly tempted to go loot stuff, but that's not something that we should do because we are here only to stop Lord Gortash and his evil plans. We're not really here to cause death or otherwise motion. So with that being said, I think it's enough. There has been enough dilly dallying. We will go to the audience hall. Patriarchs. Incinerator charges. What does this mean? Uh, Next turn, the designated area will be incinerated. Okay. That's what they're doing. Unstable. Concussion grenade. About to explode, and unstable ballistics. Where are those? Oh, right beneath our feet is the answer to that question. Okay then. Um, right. And so the incinerators are behind us. No idea. Micro modern force curse. What is that? Force curse. This advanced technology grants Porter's immunity to thunder damage, resistance to physical and elemental damage for one turn, and extra bonus action while he's within. Okay, so there's just a bunch of like these things that buff him. Grenade impeller. This device will launch a concussion grenade at the end of the round, dealing. Okay, so those things are gonna keep lobbing. Instead of deranged, range malfunctioning. Malfunctioning first is making Cortez vulnerable to elemental damage. Okay. Okay. Right. So I think without further ado, if we're gonna try and haste or anything, we are just gonna get counterspelled, I think. So we are just gonna go make sure. Yep, we have that toggled. And we are gonna be hopefully putting down. Yes, he is down, which means that they don't have. Um, Oh, great. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Very unfortunate. What an unfortunate timing on that grenade mobbing. Right, not getting hit is like, I think that's one of the
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn.
right. I think not getting hit by any of those things, any of those uh is like is a is an achievement.
Close ranks.
Um, so I think too heavy to me. God damn it! Go on a diet, Paladin. Oh, yep. What I forgot to do was weapon master.
Can't give up. Not now.
So yeah, I think we're going to attempt to at least. We're going to attempt not get not get hit by anything. Just to maybe get that. Real quick question though is, I don't think that the concussion grenade should not reach Carla. So
Have to keep going.
where can we jump where we don't have to? Of course, because he's large because of his. Oh no! Damn it! Damn it! That's very unfortunate. Okay, guess we are not going to. Guess we're not going to be able to escape getting concussion grenades. Right. We are gonna get ourselves Deva Plenar ally. Go and harass those people. Oh, you just immediate. Yes. Right. Let's get a spiritual weapon. Would have been nice to get that achievement, but alas. He's large and he's charged. Oh, okay. What? What was that? AI. Like what exactly was that? He charged. He charged the concussion grenade. He charged a concussion grenade that was on the ground. Incredible. Are these were they are psychically immune, thunder immune, lightning vulnerable, blood. No vulnerability. I think we're gonna throw out a couple of those. Oh, he's gonna die to the goddamn. No, he's gonna die. Ah, well, drink a potion of spirit. Please move out of the. Please move out of the incinerator. Generation caster. Like it's gonna like the game is gonna go like, ah, you killed a flaming piston, and then it like all like negative. Oh, you bastard. Oh, so it okay, they're great. Oh, so it does actually shoot like twice. Oh god. Right. And if we attack that, then that just gets here. Now they're both out of the way. Put it down. Fair enough. Hit. Well, I am glad that, what are you doing, AI? What are you doing?
City is mine.
Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of. And Shadow Heart.
Count on me.
Enver Gortash. Just to start hammering it in. You. Okay.
Focus.
Right. You.
Time to meet your maker.
God damn it, these things are annoying. They're just all over the place. I tried Fist Earthdigger. I tried Fist Kyber. I tried. Oh, you got. Fine. Valve with the haste on ourselves. Then we're gonna go back. Nope. Let's count it.
Ready for this?
Fine. Get temporary hit points. Get the extra bonus action attack. Let's go ham.
Can't give up.
Definitely. Of course, immune doesn't. No. Not because of me, though. So, dominate first. We need to just massacre effectively. Paladin is not looking that great. Yeah, I think massacre will.
Take your
Okay. Right there. Just go a smack it.
Let my enemies fall.
No. All right, there's still that one grenade impeller. Okay. Right. Second level. Divine Smite. First level, Divine Smite. First level, Divine Smite. Second level, Divine Smite. And polearm bonus action. Yeah, definitely.
From your ashes, Baldur's Gate will be reborn.
Oh, do we critical hit that? Do we make that a critical hit? Do we make that a critical hit? Yes. And that is Lord Enver Gortash. Yeah. Even though we had the non-lethal attack talk about it, which is weird. Right. Oh. Alright, fine. And then she critically hits him. Wonder how deep. That is still active, I think. Will needs to go and have a blast that.
What should I do?
Oh, I think we're doing fine when it comes to. Wait, what? Of course it was. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, that that was my bad. We'll just put it first level. God damn it. Do we care about an attack or yeah, we
No
don't
time
care
to
about
waste.
an attack. God. Get rid of that. That's fine. They are pretty that. I don't think that there's any other thing. Try to put Right, so there is one Flaming Fist regular, and then there's Duke Older Raven Guard. Oh, please. I think we are going to make a new save here. Oh. Bonus action, big one. Then. You have the non-lethal block, right? Yeah, we have non-lethal. Right. You have on. All right. Knocked out. Wait, what?
No!
What? What did? Huh? He died? What? Why did he die? Oh, god damn it. Of course it was part of the
Tactical.
story. Like, you can get your...
Ready.
Fine. Fine.
Got to move.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh, that was the... Of course they would still be active. They would still be...
Landed.
not have that. You're not.
I'm exhausted. Someone to camp soon.
That was the last one. There's still a couple. Right.
I've got a long road ahead.
Took a lot of damage overall. Right.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
Yep.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
Yeah, let's let her work something out.
I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But
Sorry.
there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
This is all a lot to take in. It's no wonder you're overwhelmed.
I'm beyond overwhelmed. I'm finished. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
Maybe we can still fix your engine. Stabilize.
Got a miracle in your back pocket you forgot to tell me about.
I mean, we have a divine intervention in Shadowheart's
I'm going
pocket.
to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
Let it out. It's about time.
I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
That's for you to decide. I don't know. But whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Right. Oh boy. And again, rescue Orin's victim is. Talk to Will.
Fury rages in Will's mind as his mind links to yours. He sees you take up arms against Gortash and knows Grand Duke Ravengard's fate.
By the ninth hell of Beator, what devil must have possessed you that you'd move against Gortash? My father's fallen, all because you lost every lick of good sense.
There was no bargain. Like there was no bargain. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. Like this is like this I think so I think what the game intended for us to do is to go to the coronation ceremony, right? Without disabling the Steel Watch first. Go to the coronation ceremony, whatever happens in the coronation ceremony, then like have basically, I don't know, talk to Gortash in quiet, and then like exposition, make a deal, whatever. Then go into the lower city, disable the Steel Watch, then go after Gortash, right? Like, I did what I had to. I was not about to bargain with that lunatic.
You could have walked away, strategized, considered your options. You could have lied. Instead, you painted the audience hall with my father's blood.
Like, again, we had no
passes.
choice.
Your link to Will fades.
Someday, I might forgive this, but I won't forget.
Like, again, there was no choice. There was no bargain to be made. Like, of all the things that I've praised about Baldur's Gate 3 is that, like, you can do your own choices, right? Right. Note from Helsing. Yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope, for the right price, of course. Though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I, or anyone else. Devil speak. Right. Illuminating. Oh, what's done is done. Cloth of authority. Can't be frightened, cannot be inflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. Intimidation. Wears. Tyrannical jackboots. You gain +1 bonus to charisma checks and saving throws. Netherstone studded gauntlet. Your unarmed attacks deal force damage. You gain +1 bonus to your. Can't sell these, I don't. Oh, that's because they're the ones that have the Netherstone.
The last stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
As I expected, the docks under the city must lead to a morphic pool. That's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Why would they put it there?
To conceal it, one would imagine, and to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground.
Do you think we're ready to face the Elder Brain?
When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Very well. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see the ending of it. Alright. Go and talk to Mizura, I guess.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Talk to Mizura. I doubt I'm gonna save here. Save the here. I doubt there will be combat. So then.
Poor little Will. Such a tragedy. Your own father, cut down in his prime. Damn shame, if you ask me.
Mizora, spare me your fake sympathy.
You wound me, pup. I admired your father. He was a man of the people, the grandest of dukes. Hard to think he's forever lost to us. Or is he?
Are you saying Ravengard's not gone for good?
I'm saying that someone stepping off stage doesn't have to mean the end of their story. Meet me in your camp. I've got a devil of a proposal.
Of course you do.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. A devil of a proposal. By the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Think. Mizora's up to no good. That's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Torril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. I can already feel her tightening the leash. This might be my last chance to escape it.
Oh. I don't think you're going. I don't think you're going. Right. Oh.
Wits and blades always sharp.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, I do feel a little cheated, I feel. Because, like, that's the thing about, like, the whole coronation thing, right? Like, that's the thing, is that, to me, the signal was, okay, if you go to the coronation ceremony for Archduke Gortash, that's where you need to fight him, right? Like that was the signal I got from the game, was that you go there and that is where you fight him. That is where you fight the Chosen of Bane. Or you potentially, like, I didn't even conceive that he could try to do a deal of, like, okay, you go after Orin, that crazy woman, right? Similar to how Orin came to us and gave a deal, right? So I just thought that, okay, when we go into the coronation, that's where we fight. And that's like that was the end of it, right? So now I get that we should have gone to the coronation and potentially, like, talked stuff out with Gortash, and then potentially found that, yeah, Ravengard isn't gonna be dying, right?
From bones free, no more slave.
More a slave.
Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness ended, targeted, killed, death unavoidable.
This is why Illithid don't have friends. They're a bunch of assholes. But okay, apparently we got a long rest somewhere in between. Right. So off we go to camp and the long rest. And here.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Her handmaidens? Question mark?
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Interesting. I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. My father is dead. Say your piece.
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I raise your father from the dead, and you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father remains dead, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Fair enough. It is not the right thing. Why can we not? Like, why do we need to take this choice? We could have let, Shadowheart, right? Like, we didn't need to influence her, right? Like, there was an option when she was going to, do whether or not she decided to shank Dame Aelin or not. There was an option to just let her do as she will, right? But no such option here. We have 4 options, 2 of which are bring him back, and 2 of which are break the pact, right? I just do not feel at all comfortable. I wish there was an option that says, I will have no part of this. The choice is purely yours, Will. I wish there was that option. I wish there was that option. But there isn't. So now we need to now we need to think. I am gonna start a poll here in case I do have any viewers at this point. See if there's anything that they think I should do. I think I'm currently I'm favoring number 3 here. I think. The reason that I'm thinking, like 2 is not an option because like do the right thing, give your soul so that your father can live. Like that is not what I would consider to be the right thing to do. Like that, I can see it from a certain perspective being the right thing to do, or somebody advocating for it to be the right thing to do, but I don't think it is. Leave him dead. When the city's free, you can take his place. Is like also I can see that where that person is coming from. Like I can see the sort of angles, the sort of personality you'd want to have, like you'd have if you chose that, right? But I think it's between 1 and 3. Like the city will need him to help rebuild. Like that's doing it for the greater good, right? Like that is what, like that is doing, you do it for the greater good. Number 3 is you, like, is guarding Will's soul, like his own soul, right? But yeah, I think, like, I personally, as the player, I think that I would, like, if I was forced to have these 4 options, I would probably tell him, break the pact. You deserve your freedom. But I think as the Paladin who we are, oath of vengeance as we are, the greater good takes precedence over my personal qualms. So, we are, bring back your father, Will. The city will need him to help rebuild.
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Bring my father back.
Fiat ita. Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Your mind connects to the Grand Duke's. He's still infected, but his parasite is weak, shielded from the Absolute by the astral prism.
What's happened? Will? Is that you?
It's me, Father. It's all right. You're safe here.
A promise made? A promise kept. I'll let you two catch up. I'm sure you've got plenty to talk about. You know, I think I'll stick around. Watch this play out. I could use the entertainment.
Are you schizophrenic, Mizora? Like, you just said one thing and then the other.
Best be on my way.
Right. To Raven Guard. Let's talk to our companions then.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then.
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to the Pact. But I'm glad he chose his father.
I imagine that from, like, Shadowheart's perspective, that was the choice to be made, after all.
That preening vulture seems intent on haunting our camp. I suppose we shall find out if her kind sleep, and how heavily. Will is a good man, and that is exactly what his devil will use to bind him, in as many ways as she knows how. A man might twist himself into something else just to escape that collar, but I have no such fears for the blade.
I am glad that Jaheira at least has a very high respect for Will's, like, character.
Will sacrificed a great deal for his family. The Pact may stand, but the strength of his character is clear.
Agreed. Only he wasn't such a duck.
Chuk. The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
Will do.
It is done.
Party. Hail.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost.
Marion?
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. Forever.
I'm sorry we couldn't save the other vampire spawn.
We could have tried. We could have given them the same chance I had. I was able to go out into the world and make better choices, to go against my nature and become more than a blood-sucking monster. Maybe they would have done the same. Or maybe not, but did we have the right to take that choice away from them?
They would have killed thousands of innocent people. You know they would.
Probably yes. Destroying them wasn't a good solution, but maybe it was the least bad. I suppose that's the less convenient side of freedom, having to live with the choices you made.
Yep.
Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you.
Why is the same options there? But you saved yourself. I just gave you a push. Also, I'm gonna leave it unsaid, but had he not saved himself, I would have given him a push anyway. But that would have been to a grave.
You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
I mean, I do have to say that, like, Astarion was one of those... Like, I haven't really used Astarion a lot in this campaign that I've been playing. Like, he's, like, other than Will, and then, like, Halsin, he's, and Minsk, who I haven't taken out at all yet, and I probably won't. But, like, Astarion, in the first act of the companions that we met, he definitely sort of rubbed me the wrong way the worst. Like, and then like Shadowheart was perfectly capable, and is still more than perfectly capable of like dealing with my needs for like subterfuge, right? So, but I am honestly his sort of character development definitely has brought him up in regards, like as a companion character. Though there isn't any companion character that I dislike. So, like, yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I wasn't like my characterization. I think I might have been a little too harsh in my characterization of Astarion, in that like after that conversation, like I feel that Astarion, like, he wanted to be free. Certainly he wanted to be free of Cazador, and he was certainly shaped by his experiences with Cazador, which are like all understandable stuff, right? But one of the things that I did think was that I felt that he, as a person, was still like had a maybe natural sort of want for power, right? A want like that didn't just be it, like just wasn't because of like because he knew that power, like wielding absolute power, would mean that he would be more safe. Like it, like I figured that there was still like an underlying I want power sort of motivation, like just in his person, right? But with that conversation, I don't think that is the case. Like he, I mean, we didn't get to do any insight checks, but like I do genuinely believe that he is pleasantly surprised to find himself where he is now, not as some sort of ancient, like immortal vampire lord, right? But as himself, just free to choose his path in life. Right, let's talk to him, because we did also want to hear his thoughts on the whole Will pact.
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that.
Yeah, and that is, by the way, a good call out from Astarion, in that like he and Will, I mean we knew kind of already that him and Will We're like the like kind of the polar opposites of each other. But like that is a good call out as well, in that like Astarion would never have made the choice that Will did, like because to him like freedom is like the most sacred thing. Right, let's talk to Carla.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
Someone ought to tell him. I mean, I wish I could have told him, like, a lot, like, way before he even did the pact. Because let's be honest, the way he sort of, like, the way he told how he got his pact, it just feels like so much setup on Mizora's part. To make him fall. Yeah.
Please, we need to see to my father.
Okay. Why did you have an exclamation mark on top of your head then if we needed to talk to your father first?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion. Gratitude and relief. Anger and deep pain.
Will. It can't be. By Baldrin's graces, have you fallen so far that Avernus has taken you? My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To rise from death into a hell of my own boy's making?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, I will call on the parasite and connect with, like, this is one of the few times where I feel okay and good about using the power of the parasite.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
I bet you feel like a real bastard right about now. Right. It's the truth, Ravengard. Will has always been a faithful defender of Baldur's Gate.
My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but My duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you.
Go on.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
Huh. Are you saying there's a dragon living under the city?
A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic. Ill-remembered. Dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Huh. I mean, I didn't see a sleeping dragon underneath the city. Did not see that twist coming. Ansur, though. I cannot for the, like, it feels like we've heard the name or read the name somewhere before. Ansur. But I wouldn't bet my life on that fact. Wouldn't you rather wake the dragon yourself?
The legend has it that Ansur will only answer to a proven hero of the city. Until a moment ago, I thought that was me. But is he who rejects his own child a hero? What of he who calls his brave son a monster? You showed me the truth. You showed me that I was the one who turned his back. You showed me that Will may be the future of Baldur's Gate, and well beyond it.
Your faith in Will is well founded. I will seek the worm and ask for his help.
Thank you. And may the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, the way this is written, it seems to me, like, it just genuinely seems to me that whatever happens, like, Baldur Ravengard is going to die when we're done. Like, when we kill Gortash. Like, the way this is set up, I just feel that is the case. Right, so we gained the legend of Ansur. Baldur's Great Balduran birth. O Balduran, founder due veneration, his guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth, a savior below our eternal elation. Oh, that's that. Now I remember. It was like we at least found at least one book that like talked about like the life of Balduran as like almost as a sort of like sort of giving life lessons like with like these tales. I remember that there was what was it? There was like a devil that attempted to bind him, and then he like only asked for, what was it, a turnip? And then the middle of the book was like ripped out or something, and then we just got the ending of like where the devil was like, "Damn you, Balduran! Damn you and your turnip! I am now eternally bound to you." I think that's where I remember being like Ansur being like mentioned as well. You know, I feel that a dungeon is generally a terrible place for a dragon. But what about a dungeon inside a dragon? Ever think about that? Alright, a savior below our eternal elation. To Wyrm Way, beneath prison's deepest level, to be found by not a soul nor devil. No, entrance in Wyrm's Rock prison. With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers. The torch is a lie, the worm's eye shall awake a glitter. Something about sparks and torches. Use lightning skills. Its trials, no common adventurer may exceed, when each day sends forth new ones to their fates. But one great hero, by the founder's will decreed, shall only once grant our age the heart of the gate. Only a great hero can pass the trials and awaken Azure. Well, I mean, we did also hear about the prison guards when we were saving Council of Florian. Like, we did also hear about them chatting about the whole, tale of a dragon sleeping beneath. Pretty sure. Right. Has been brought back from the dead and is free from the Absolute's influence, thanks to the Emperor. He will make a formidable ally with him. Yay, we have gathered, we have recruited. Okay, apparently Mizora is also sure to seek revenge for her abduction in the Moonrise Towers. Okay. I mean, we're gonna talk to Mizora. I'm pretty sure that that's going to, like, the fact that she's gonna seek revenge against the Absolute is gonna become relevant there. Right.
Such a touching reunion. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye.
No. I'm glad to see Ravengard safe. A shame Will had to sacrifice his eternal soul for him.
Is it a shame, though? Is a single soul not worth the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved Duke? Imagine the battles he's still to lead once you've flattened the Absolute. Goodness me, for all that, a lone soul is a bargain.
I mean, you have the hots for Will, don't you? Like, that is the only way this makes sense. Because, like, I have to admit that she's like she is talking sense in the sort of like right. What do you have planned for Will now that the pact is eternally sealed?
Focus on the Elder Brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
I'm sure my infected head has room for a hint, at least. Aw, no Shadow Heart to give us, guys. And roll a 3. I think this is honestly... I'm curious enough to use an inspiration on it. And then that's a 15, alright.
Will's a gifted hunter, and Zariel's made her share of enemies in and out of the Hells. Devils, demons, deserters. They're a great burden on the Lord of the First. Clause G, Section 9. Targets shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. The clause still holds. As long as Will doesn't tug on my leash, he'll be stalking only the wickedest prey.
Somehow the wickedest prey...
It's a win-win.
Like somehow the wickedest prey also... contain Carla, who is like an absolute puppy energy. So, fine. Let's move on.
You have the best ideas.
You left Carla alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one.
Of course I am.
I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know.
There.
Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
Yep. What can you tell me about the hells?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it. The delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
You never told me how the Absolutists captured.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Fair enough. That's where the journal should have updated that Mizora has apparently helped us, because that was definitely not clear that she was going to do that. Right, older Raven Guard, anything?
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Counselor Floric will be relieved to hear that you're all right.
Hells, Floric. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Wyrm's Rock prison. She stood by me even as the Hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her.
Floric is free. She's gathering allies as we speak.
Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps.
No, I'm like, that's one of the things that is kind of like throwing me for a loop, that like he is referencing a lot of good aligned gods. Like he referenced Tyr earlier, he referenced the Triad now. Like, but like, as far as I know, maybe it's just like, maybe it was that particular campaign that I was in, but like I have only been in one sort of D&D campaign where older Raven Guard made his appearance, and he was more than a little bit of a tyrannical bastard in that one. So yeah, but I mean, he's definitely harsh, but considering that he didn't really, I guess, ask or understand his own son's motives until just now where we shared like actual memories. Maybe he didn't want to either. Like it didn't seem like he made an effort. He made a judgment and then he stuck to it, right? So it's not like but like that just makes him flawed. That doesn't make him evil or anything. But it's one of those weird things where like I'm having this like sort of how would you call it? There's like this sort of disharmony. Like there's all like obviously I know intellectually in my head that like there are two older Raven guards in Tokyo, the one in the game and the one that was like controlled but like and acted out by the DM of that campaign, and they are two different ones. But it's just like I have sort of looked at and like read the lore on older Raven Guard before. Like at least some parts of it, and like he never struck me as a very sort of godly man, and especially not a godly man who refers to the good gods, right? Because like he is still the Grand Marshal of the Flaming Fist, right? And the Flaming Fist is like not a very good like aligned organization overall. Like, they're very mercenary, and like yeah. And then there's like Liara Porter, his second in command in that regard, is also not a very good person from what I've seen and read about her. So it's throwing me for a loop a little bit. Right. How did the Absolute Cultist capture you?
I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest, to lay our heads. It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. I awoke in Moonrise Towers, inside one of those damnable pods. The rest goes without saying.
What was your business in Elturel?
A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer, only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the hells.
Yep.
I've been touched by Avernus. Been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places. Other days.
I read The Legend of Ansur. What do you make of it?
It is no legend. Ansur does sleep beneath the rock and will come to the city's aid when it is in need. He is oath-bound to do so.
I mean, on the assumption that he still actually lives. Dragons are powerful, but they are not immortal. Right. I wonder if there's anything else. Well, maybe?
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation.
I just speak Bard. It's an incredible tale. What do you make of it?
It's not just a tale. It's a history. Consider this. To Wyrmway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Wyrm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wyrmway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Wyrm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Reunited with your father. How does it feel?
It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness. and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it.
Focus on the joy. You restored family ties. Reestablished a deep bond.
Joy. To my father, I was only ever a boy. Incredible that he can see the man I became. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
Right. Any more comments from the rest?
Oakfather preserve you.
No. Okay. So that's all for the comments, I think. Let's talk to Yenna. Maybe she has something new to say. I assume not.
I brought my own pair.
Rob.
But please.
Fair enough. And I think with that, I mean, we're gonna talk to Carla because.
Hey.
Okay. So it is gonna happen like during the long rest. Right. Off the bed we go. Let's get some dried pork sausage. Some bloodless pig meat. Pitcher of beer. Gnocchi rolls. Carafe of wine. Pork shoulder. Fish. Flush cap mushroom. Gabba dust. Gabba dust. What? We don't get a prism opening this long rest? Apparently not. Or? So, I wonder. Oh, Branch has something to say.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Head over.
Here, I hope you like it. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh. Gotta be like hammer or bone again. No, we got a potion of animal speaking. Alright. Fair enough. Carla.
Hey, soldier. You're back.
I've been worried about you. Are you alright?
Yeah. Despite my best efforts. I kept trying to flop over and give up, but Karlak just won't let me. Did I miss anything important?
Villains rose, heroes fell, and the apocalypse drew near.
Nothing out of the ordinary then.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this.
Probably.
And yet, we're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that, despite it all, I'm happy?
It is very precious indeed.
Gods, I've changed. I used to hamstring pit fiends for fun. Look at me now. To make matters worse, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die.
Of course, my love. Of course.
Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry anymore, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, darling. I love you. A lot.
And considering she said all that, there's no way that we won't take her with us, as we are gonna go to Wyrm's Rock.
Is something... Are you sure that's the best course?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Hold on. Right, so who are we? Yeah, I think we need to bring Gale. Like,
Darling.
come on, we're heading out.
Let's go.
Heading out. So Carla is definitely coming with us. We need somebody capable of doing lightning stuff, and that is pretty much Gale. Means that we're not bringing Shadowheart with us, I don't think.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
We should journey separately.
If you're sure.
I mean, not sure.
Fine.
Definitely not sure. Now we could bring in Jaheira, because like she can do lightning stuff, right? She definitely has access to spells to do lightning stuff with. We can only see equipment, not the. No, I think we need to bring Gale. Or bring Gale. Because, like, it just...
How can I help?
Join me, why don't you?
With...
Right. So, we're heading out with Gale, Carla, and Will. And we're going to... we are going to...
Normal citizens strung up to die by the city. A real people's broadsheet. But no, you've got to be a lord for the broadsheet of record to carry you.
Oh. The flaming fist is just like left. Still him, I guess. Unchop Dexter. I wonder, can we get to Wyrm's Rock now? I wonder if we're gonna just get jumped like immediately. God, I hope not. Okay, those sound effects did not sound good. And I mean, by the way, I just realized that we probably could have just, like, instead of teleporting directly to Wyrm's Rock, we could, we could have probably walked just a little bit backwards and, like, right, that's the brain's waves.
Don't waste a step.
Okay. Talk to him.
Oi! I told you already.
No, we're not attacking. All right. On the passageway. What? What? Where? What? Okay, so they are now against us. Okay. Right. Well, shit. Secret cult the Wormwood. Entrance to the burning located somewhere within prison. A note inside it hints opening the famous lightning spark. Right. I mean, guess we just
moving.
We have to fight these guys after.
Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Could have gone with the bone attack. Had the full attack.
This is my time.
Making my move. Also forgot to do the blind attack weapon. Fire elemental probably wouldn't be too much trouble.
Let's light them up.
Oh. You would think. And wow. That was surprisingly effective. Huh.
No holding back. Two steps at a time.
So only our Paladin managed to get slow. Okay. Will wow.
No surrender.
That was all right. Yep. Critical. Carla once again proving why she's the best.
So much for peace. These boots have seen everything.
Look at me, just like Carla when she was doing the slow movement, like she looked funny just like running, right? We just had apparently decided that that you know. Like we decided that it wasn't a big deal. We just confidently just walk forward.
May it please, Mistra.
And
Shimmy on the go.
And another critical hit. Okay. With those people,
need to find a way forward.
how would I? With those people dealt with, I guess. Before we do that, let's have aid. Paralyzed. Right. Dragonhead. There are 2 Dragonhead torches.
Your desire?
They are currently, no.
No time to rest. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Because, like, this is not gonna be, like, I feel that this is not gonna be, like,
What's that?
Oh, okay.
I'm way too big.
Huh. So this, because, like, we did find a mouse hole entry point, like, outside, and this is where it ends? Huh. Very interesting. So you could definitely find this place before, like, reading about the legend. Ah, very. Okay. Just here. Hold. Have a light cantrip?
You have my attention.
Not have a light cantrip? Not have a light cantrip.
Come on, let's go.
You don't have light cantrip?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I don't have a light cantrip.
Where am I needed?
Right. Before we go any further, let's do that pack weapon thing, and then we can get a look.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Defender of the people.
No, we're just going to, just in case, we're gonna get lightning resistance on.
What to do?
Speaking of, do we want? We don't want.
Attention.
Carla, my girl. Hildren strength? That doesn't actually improve her. Okay. Doesn't actually improve her at all.
A hero at heart.
Lost in thought.
All right, what now?
Think. Get a potion of glorious vaulting over to Carla. What are we giving Carla? Maybe elixir of vigilance, maybe? Potion of vigilance. Elixir of the Colossus. Let's just give her an elixir of the Colossus. Think. Then. We'll also give her a potion of. I don't think she. Very, very handy. So, and then we're gonna split lightning resistance. Give that over to Gale in case it's necessary. We have one ourselves. Got some elixirs of heroism. I think we're gonna go with this for now. Right. There's also the question of what do we give Will? Will, what
Seek
for
and you
Gale?
shall
I think
find
for
me.
Gale we can
Looking
just
ahead.
we'll just throw third level spell slot, fourth level spell slot. Give him a third level slot.
Elminster's not around.
Speaking
so might as
of,
well.
probably want to actually cast mage armor on oneself. Then you that.
Never a dull moment.
Right. Who do we give Will? Is the question. Viciousness, skillful movement, heroism, maybe. Seems pretty. Let's give him a heroism. Seems pretty willy to be. The heroically inclined. Where'd it go? Oh. Throw a C invisibility over to Carla just in point. Where did the heroism potion? Am I just blind? I'm likely two people. Surely. Where did it go? I do not see it. Like, I split it. But I do not just see it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. You know what? Fine.
Don't burn yourself.
Carla. No, not the C invisibility one.
The pride of the gate.
Quite ready for
Gale
you.
also has one.
Played at the ready.
Come on.
Have a lot on my mind.
What happened to this?
Well,
Did I accidentally drop it on the ground? Oh. No, I didn't drop it on the ground. Where did it go? No, I am literally just blind.
A hero at heart.
Already got 5. Already got 5 temporary hit points? From where? Well liked and well fortified. Instead of dying, you have gained. Okay. We don't give him.
No one's
That's
stopped me
back
yet.
then. In which case, you don't need Colossus. Oh, there it is. There's the. Yeah, I was just blind. You don't need that. Colossus, viciousness. Viciousness maybe? I mean, Hillgen strength is just And I'm running out of good potions, I think. Or elixirs. Elixir of vigilance? Nah, let's give viciousness.
Defender.
Like he does get a fair amount of swings, and he get like it also applies to.
Let's get going.
Also applies to
These boots have
Eldritch
seen
Blast.
everything.
So. Right. with that being said, I think this is a good spot for me to save the game here. And then we need to, I think, reread the legend for the clues, right? There it is. Legend of Uncertainty. So, Savior below. To Wyrm's very deepest level, to be found not by soul or nor devil. With a lightning shock, a true hero spark flickers. Torches a lie. Wyrm's eye shall awake a glitter. Right. In trials, no common adventurer may exceed. When each day sends forth new ones to their fates, but one great hero by the founders will decree shall only once grant it. It just didn't give us any real hints about the. It's just that there are trials. Go through the Iron Gate then. Right. Journal of Past Adventures number 1. The Wyrm's Lair. Incredible. The legends were true, and we mark our place among them. We'll prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon. The good dragon, or so we pray. Gods bless our endeavor. Considering this is here, they probably met the dragon. Probably failed.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand Wyrm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no Wyrm and no savior.
What are you? What is this place?
The statue gives no response.
All right. Arcana. Our best, the best thing that we can do is Arcana, and we don't even have guidance. Yep, we fail. Unsurprisingly.
Whatever magic allows this statue to speak, it lies beyond your grasp.
Yep, it lies beyond my grasp indeed. Let's leave. Let's try that with Gale.
Magic.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur.
Peril beyond. Be you the
poetic nonsense. There is no Wyrm and no savior.
All right, come on, Gale. Please don't fail us. 8 is enough.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
Okay. Seems reasonable, yeah. We will leave.
Can't give up now.
Be you the great dragon lies beyond. He must be freed.
I am worthy.
Ancient Ansar, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Right. Off we are to Judgment Land. I wonder.
Breathe deep and move. Incredible. How old is this place? Sharp as ever. Never a dull moment. If not over, then through.
That thing crowded. Secured while within 6 meters of the judge. The judge, you say? Crowded. He's just immune to all. Sunlight weakness. shadow blend. Okay. But we have sunlight on us. We don't really have sunlight on us.
At the ready.
Gale. Gale, my boy. Do you have sunlight available? No, you don't. In which case, we're gonna do. What? Yeah, invisibility is probably not something we'll do sunbeam. At least we'll have some sunlight.
Progress. What path lies before me?
I mean, we also have dazzling ray. I guess. Thunder. Courage, insight, strategy, jump. Face my test. Sure work. Okay, I think we're gonna go and we're gonna get judged. Hopefully it's we're gonna get judged for our fashion sense, because like me and Carla are doing the heavy lifting here. Will is a little, but like Gale does pull off a pretty decent magister.
Paintings hung on the wall, almost like an art gallery.
Like an art.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice. Justice. No pardon without repentance, and no penalty without mercy. The right path often lies between the extremes.
Thank you for the. Is that a general aphorism? Thank you for the wise words, Will. I'll keep them in mind.
Wise indeed, though I can't take credit. It was my father who taught me the ways of the just.
Yet he could not spare justice to your plight. Okay, Journal of Past Adventures, number 2. I hadn't expected puzzles. Is the Great Wyrm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I'd expected feats of strength, yes, but nothing like this. It was designed for sport. I don't think it was designed for sport. The judge. Okay.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
Wow. Why would... Huh.
The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
9 hells? Okay. So we basically read this the wrong way around. No.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Okay. So the story starts here. He steals an apple, which he then gives to an urchin, who is then tempted or given a contract by the woman with the nine marks on it to steal an artifact, one that he probably doesn't know the true value of, from the House of Wonders. He gets chased by the Flaming Fist officer, who manages to catch him, and then the judge orders him to be killed. Okay. Talk to the judge, man.
Away! Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Huh.
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them, somehow.
Dating. Okay. Okay, so basically what I would need to do is like cast sunlight to get rid of the darkness so that I can see the shrouded painting, which is like the judge's judgment of what is like the actual end resolution of the judgment. And then, or like, this is essentially a test of like, what is the correct judgment?
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
Alright then, do we really not have, like, I don't think we have,
No rest for the wicked, I see.
do you have Scroll of Daylight? You have a Scroll of Daylight. Please say that you have a Scroll of Daylight. Not have a Scroll of Daylight. Okay, in which case, we will have to switch it out. Who are we switching it? I mean, Will has to be here. We're keeping Carla, so I guess that answer then falls over to Gale. Gale gets to stay behind, and I'm actually moving Gale instead of myself. Talk to Gale. Talk to Gale.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that. I'll be here in the meeting.
Cool. To keep going. And then we'll bring in Jahira, shall we?
The great. Perhaps it is uncouth to have taken pleasure in that. I am content to be uncouth. That is both chosen beaten, and their stones wrested from their grasp. But where they fall, the elder brain rises. It is already worming its way free. We must find it before it slips its color, whether we are ready or not.
Right. Join me.
As you wish.
What did she say about the... Wonder... Are we a flame blade? Do you not? Oh, never mind. She just has daylight automatically. Right. Right.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Is that not enough?
The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Real shadow blend. Sunlight weak. While in sunlight, this creature has disadvantage. I don't know what it. Preventing judgment being passed on an accused soul. Okay, how am I supposed to? I don't know. Can I just like fucking? Cannot be moved by force. How am I moving it then?
No, the judge has spoken. The crime must be punished. Begone! The sword of justice falls on the wicked. Off with you! His reckoning must come. Death is the price. Away!
Okay.
Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Thanks. Anything else that you call?
Cleanse the world of...
No. Okay. Okay, so maybe I figured that okay, daylight gets rid of the shadows at least temporarily, and then we can read one of the shrouded paintings. But I guess we need to go do something else. So I guess we're gonna tell Jaheira to stay here.
What is it, Cub?
You're sure?
Back on the theme. Oh boy, I am not good at this whole.
What's on your mind?
Join me.
With.
Like I'm not good at this whole. Oh, the daylight even sticks around. Okay. Cool. At least for some time. So I think we need to go over here. This door. I'm gonna hope that this gives us like the necessary thing to dispel the shadow. Chamber of 4. Journal of Passive. Let's read what it says. Journal of Past Adventures number 4. A land sport trial. A bloody land sport trial. And the ground shakes, crystals fall. I can hear the rustling of metal against rust. If this is the end, let this be my record. Then we must run.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
I will take the torch then. Okay. So we just need... That is, I feel that something's not right.
Aye, aye.
At all. Air elemental. Resistance to that stuff. Acid water. Damn true. That's good, Crusaders. Yep, they're definitely coming at me. Right. Smacking, I guess. It still weirds me out that you can apparently use your reaction multiple times.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Definitely can't always be. Troops targeting foes and allies and target. No. These guys, they didn't have any vulnerability. He's not even like water elemental not being resistant to fire is like the weirdest thing. Okay. He went up. Okay, what's that? Air Myrmidon. Air and water Myrmidon. And obviously gets the critical when you know when she's already gonna be get the extra great weapon attack. Recklessly.
Finding my way.
Let's attempt to compel the air myrmidon.
Tale for the ages.
Oh, you can only do that once per short rest. I didn't realize that. I thought it was every time, and that's just dumb. That is actually just dumb, then. Ray of Frost. Wonder if the Ray of Frost is enough. Nope, no, it wasn't. Oh boy. Wait. I wonder what happens if we destroy these crystals. skin. That's all elemental damage. Okay. I mean, she already kind of has. God damn it. We'll get a crystal skin on. Aren't these not resistant? He didn't get a crystal skin off of that. Aww. So you have to do it in melee. No?
Victory is assured.
Right. Aren't any more. Nice. And what? I'm gonna lay on hands. And then just yeah, we're not really getting putting there were only 3 of them. Also, I really shouldn't have done it with Will. Because like Will is already like that's what's gonna come in.
They'll catch a break.
Okay, that was. Okay. I was expecting like those things, right? Those gates that are currently or whatever those are. Like I expected that like the thing, right, that would happen was that they would like put out a massive sort of shot of like an absolute massive like shot of electricity. Apparently not. Apparently not. But we also didn't like we got the courage, like we managed to like complete the trial, right? But I don't think Like there was no. I don't think this is gonna help us. Like do the whole justice thing, and I don't think like we need to do both trials for things to.
Defender of the people.
Defender. Right. Let's get that armor of Agathis on. Is there anything else? Not like really any buffs that you can throw out. So I think
can't give up now.
That we're gonna have ourselves a short rest. I was overestimating the deadliness of that particular test. Right. So we've done courage. We have done courage. Examine. Lightning, fire, necrotic, thunder, acid, bludgeon, piercing, flashing, cold, psychic, poison, radiant. He is immune to all. What am I supposed to do here then? He is immune to all of that. I mean, he does say that we cannot let, like, we can't let people, like, get in the way, I guess, but I guess that means stacking the judge.
No, the judge has spoken.
It doesn't mean
the
attacking.
crime must be punished.
I don't get this.
Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them somehow.
Like, crowded sentence is obscuring painting within, preventing judgment from being on a cursed soul. That's what it says. Opportunity, shadow blend, sunlight weakness, amorphous, difficult to manipulate. It cannot be shoved, pushed, or thrown. Cannot be shoved, pushed, or thrown. Do I need to banish that then? Is banishment my only option here?
Lovely day this. For now.
Huh? I guess we'll try banishment. You have that as a. You have that as. Banishment scroll. Cannot be thrown, so that doesn't work. Why? Why must it, like, why can't things be straightforward? Like, I'm feeling like that adventurer was feeling. Why cannot things be... Okay. Don't think I have a banishment one, so I think we can... We pop... Are we popping out? Get access to banishment. Are we popping out to get access? Oh, we'll take out Wall of Ice, I guess, to get access to banishment. All right. Let's try banishing that. All right. Enable turn-based mode. Right. Sell the freedom, the hanging. I mean,
all right. What now?
That only lasts for what? 2 turns.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free. Is this truly justice?
No. No, it's not. It's also not the hanging.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
Then we have the cell.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Pick that up.
Another step forward.
We will insert. Oh, we've reached maximum level at 12. Okay. We will insert that.
Applied lex talionis. The principle of the sentence being proportional to the crime.
Okay.
You are a paragon of justice. Proceed.
All right. One, that's two. Okay, guess we have another one. Another two to go, I guess.
Ah, Lance board. Why, this might just be the highlight of our misadventures to date.
Can we just jump over? I can. Rest of you follow? Nope, that's it.
Well, well, well.
Oh, okay. Oh. They potentially could. They potentially could.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
No need for needless violence, I think.
Where am I needed? Let's give it a go.
Wonderful.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Number 3. Okay. Vegor and Umglir are gone. Our hubris is evident. Elementals took us by surprise. There are still 3 of us, for now. Why is this here? Like, that was number 3. Why is this here?
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves.
2 moves.
Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
I'm afraid I have little experience with lance board, let alone the command of soldiers.
I've been known to shuffle a few knights around in my day. Might I offer a suggestion?
Yeah, please do. Go ahead, Gale. I'm listening.
First, threaten the Black King. Move your rook 1 square to the right. That leaves Black only 2 choices. Option 1. The Black Bishop can take your rook. This leaves your queen free to move 3 squares to the right and checkmate Black's king, your knight pinning him down. Option 2. Black's king retreats up and right. Your knight can then move 2 squares left and 1 up to make the king, your rook preventing his escape.
Okay. Heard the man. Again, Gale?
Whatever ancient purpose is imbued in these halls, it may not welcome our presence here. We should be wary of whatever lurks beneath the dust.
What?
Thought this place was just a legend. Tall tales just keep coming true.
You're excited to be here? Will.
This place is astonishing. A bard's legend made real.
Right. Dark King must. White rook. fight. Either.
How much farther can I go?
Hurt by the queen.
What's on your mind?
Do I need to physically pick these up? Okay. So basically, if you have Gale, and if you listen to Gale, you just auto pass this game. Cool. Kind of like. Sure. Fair enough. So that is strategy. Capacity, strategy. Requirements, I guess.
Fall by my hand.
And we got this guy. Is apparently an invisible bridge. Which we need to walk across. There's a shack, like, shabby looking. Alright. What's this? Ned.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Okay. Out of hand.
Hold still, William.
Okay. Dead's Virtues of Union. By Alvinstead. It is quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice if a dragon offers to carry its horde, after all. So too should you seek union. However imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on it. Some friction is inevitable. Citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues are handed down by the march. Such is the price. Okay?
Is that blood?
Can't
never mind.
really agree with that.
Can't slow it.
Hold still, William.
Slippery little blighter.
I have the magic touch. I can do that.
Okay. Suelto's Ethics of War. By Christina Suelto. I think I've heard that name before. My colleague Amaps proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war, forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. What shall we do once our opponent gathers new armies and amasses them once again along? Shall we wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity? Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Then can we... Yep, I definitely read that.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
5-Year War. 5-Year War by Corbin Bass. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the penguin sons of the Aelio and Vida family regarding, leave it, the proper ownership of a ship. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victor. Pointless war, leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Good godly call. Circular from the Church of Ogma, Lord of all knowledge. It's stamped with the seal of Varric Feanor, most high lawmaster of unrolling the temple in Baldur's Gate. Good godly folk of Faerun, in the first instance, and in the name of the Lord Binder himself, let me bid you the realm-shaking events that have since become known as the Second Sundering marked a time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again, lost continents reappeared, and the very leaves shook as the plains birthed a new and yet mysterious world. Such chaos is often anathema to Ogma's sacred pursuit of the knowledge. However, with the help of the innumerable first-hand accounts submitted to our agent by good folk all across the continent, the Church is satisfied that an image of these strange years. As such, we would kindly ask that no further unsolicited material on this matter. All knowledge is of import. We're confident that any future plane-shaping events will not be presaged in the shape of tobacco smoke, red in dropping. New and strange changes upon us. Find guidance, we humbly bid you to look to local temple leaders and the elements. There's ever seeking Revek Feanor. I believe we have also read now. Another pile of books. Books. Relevant like clock ticking in the background. Really kind of wonders of Phandalin. The wonders of Phandalin. In the year 950 DR, there can hardly be more prosperous and fortunate down the land. Phandelver's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both people living and working together in harmony. We have also tempted human spellweavers all across the north to our town. We're happy to work side by side with the allies. Major Alderley invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the forged spells. Where these power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title of the North. So that didn't exactly pan out. Founding. Yeah, that didn't exactly pan out for the Phandelver's pact. They had good going, but no doubt about that. Why is that book here? Like Gortash's propaganda book down here? Gondian reason. Here you pass your eyes over a Gondian report considering the matter. Landmarks are sketched quite expertly. Special attention paid to areas where the percent interest. The report ends with a recommendation for someone called the High Artificer. The recommendation reads thus. It is a geography unsalvageable by art. Versus ambiguity makes it inscrutable as well as deadly. It is the shared belief amongst our party that this area be designated as imperative to avoid on all further expeditions summarily halted, discontinued, not reconsidered. Yeah, they definitely caution. Come on.
Slippery little
Hold
blighter.
still, will you?
Come on.
Excuse. Come on! I won't hurt you on purpose.
Huh.
Damn thing could just slow down a moment.
Hold still, will you?
Little blighter.
Come on.
Come on! I won't hurt you on purpose.
We need to get a failed sleight of hand check. We need to I think we need to switch someone out for, like, it didn't look like we were doing.
Have a lot on my mind.
All right, let's talk to Gale.
Well,
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Uh,
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be. I'll be here in.
through.
broken. That's fine. Who's good at sleight of hand? It is everyone's favorite vampire spawn.
Well, hello. What can I do? Lead on.
Alright. Arian, if you could. Thank you. And over. Well, I am interested in seeing, like, how Astarion would react to it.
Let's get going.
Need something? Oh, darling, it sounds
Very simple. Then we get Gale back, and then we can read that book.
What's on your mind?
Fine.
With.
Like. Alright, we're back, and then I'm up. Never mind. My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and seize legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new kingdom take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Swelto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile, the promise of reinstatement.
It's the high moors in midsummer. Let's chat. Let's talk.
Oh. I mean, I imagine that it's gonna be Swelto.
Yes. Swelto's ethic of war would lead to endless conflict. No city could survive it. Swelto is the one you should strike.
I agree. Like, what was the one? Was the announcement? Oh, what was it? Right, that's on
Ready and willing.
on Gale. Is it? Swelto's ethics of war is on Gale. Carla doesn't have anything. Will had its virtues of. Yeah.
I've got a long road ahead.
Like, I can't really say that I agree with Stead either. I can't really say that I agree with, like, Stead's either. I think we strike Swelto. Be of peace, the last. All right.
How farther can I go?
I mean, we trusted Will's judgment on there, and that seems to be. I mean, it was kind of clear that was gonna be like, because this is a trial after all that's like measuring our goodness. So that was clearly the most good. Yay, we get a bunch of experience, but we're already at max level. So we're at the Dragon's Sanctum. Alright, dragons. And what?
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great Wyrm, heart of the gate.
I wonder if we actually need the Great Wyrm. Yeah. Defeat the Elder. Nope. Who knew?
Hells. The Great Wyrm is nothing but bone and memories.
Could have killed it.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the Wyrm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I mean you no harm. Just let me go.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Huh.
Your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Balduran.
Answer. It's been too long.
Baldur? No, I don't believe it.
Will someone please explain to me what's going on?
We knew each other once, long ago. We crossed the Kalem together and sailed the Altengri. We built a city by the sea. Ansur was my friend. Friend, yes, and more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Oh God.
Answer. Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness, Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
Oh, great. Jesus. I guess we should have come here after we had dealt with the Emperor, because we probably still need to deal with the Emperor. Okay. Draco Lich. It is. Legend incapacitation, legendary action, draconic on the next creature that attacks it. Okay. Greater wound scale. All incoming damage is reduced by 4. Immutable draconic wrath. Magic resistance, opportunity, turn resistance. Okay. And necrotic, lightning immunity, poison immunity. Vulnerability. Okay.
Knees high.
Can you get... Off we go. I think we're gonna not do Great Weapon Master, at least for now. Let's attack recklessly. Another critical hit. Nice. Level 17. No, we're still not doing it. Okay. Right. Wow, of enmity. Then might. Oh, really? 91% chance, and you decide to miss?
No holding back.
Right. Can you... Can't target undead. Okay. How's the 80? No point in this beginning strike. Target attacks. Okay. Creatures can't have weak. Okay. resistant to necrotic. Not immune. He just takes it over. Curriculum. Alright, let's see what answer does. He does that apparently. Really? Why does that work like that? Like, that should not work like that. You can only cast it once per... Okay. Can't actually do. So, work here. Alright. Here you go. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We cast Scorching Ray on Answer. We got 2 hits. We got 2 hits. He used Lightning Breath. What? How does that make sense? Why did it cancel out the rest of the Scorching Rays?
Never a dull moment.
How does that... Like, how does that work? How does that work? It doesn't work like that. It's not supposed to work like that.
Favors the fearless.
Hoarding energy. Hoarding energy. Gathering energy while airborne and resistant to all damage. Right? Okay. Okay. So basically, run behind.
Over there.
Run behind me. That's what I get.
Still breathing, despite everything. I don't fancy their chances.
I don't fancy your chances. Hoarding energy. Any kind of area of attack.
Outflank, outsmart.
Huh? 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 They were not out in the open. They were not out in the open. Cool. Cool. Really cool. Like, they were clearly behind. And I didn't even get a chance to, like, God damn it.
Forever dauntless. Down but not out. Mistra Rill. Don't get too close.
Yep. 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 Okay, cool. That was I was pretty sure that they were all behind those crystals, but I guess you need to be behind like a larger assemblage than like what Carla. But like that's the thing. Carla and like Carla was behind the most crystals there. And I do not know why it, like, how that hit her. But I think that is gonna be where we're gonna end our session today. Aggravated by what was considered not in full view, apparently. So yeah. well, we got some surprising revelations. Like I wasn't that surprised that the dragon was dead. What I was surprised about was that the Emperor is Balduran. And that I was also very surprised that he killed him. But yeah. Disappointing to end it on that note, but I severely disagree with what the game apparently considered like safe and not safe. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you're gonna be here for the next one. And as I always say, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever happens to be the time of day. Hope you had a good time watching. Have a good one.